Good day, everybody. Good day. It is Wednesday, February 7, 2018. I'm David Guerra. Thank you for stopping by. Continuing talking about efficiency in the workplace and those motivation killers. Yesterday was lack of appreciation. You know what else is lack of appreciation? Is when you, as a leader, as an owner, as a manager, as someone who's in charge of people, does not allow the people they're responsible for to attend professional development classes, seminars, trainings, whatever. Even if it's just done by you, you take time, you take time away from the 9 to 5 routine. You take your staff and you go to the conference room and you lock the door for a day. Well, you don't lock the door, but what I'm getting at is you shut in for the day and you're training. You're developing the staff professionally. Helping them to become better employees, to do better in their job, what they're hired to do, what they're trained to do. But they should already know what they need to do. They don't need to go to training. Folks, things are changing every day. Situations change, people change, rules, regulations change. It happens. And your staff needs to be on top of that, because if they don't know what they're doing, or they're running under an old rule, or a rule that's just a suggestion and not necessarily a formal rule that's in place because, again, someone doesn't know better, well, guess what? It's going to come back and bite them, and it's going to come back and bite you because you didn't do what you needed to do to ensure that your staff were trained. And that is definitely a motivation killer. That definitely will just drag your staff's morale lower than the anchor at the bottom of the ocean. Because, again, what am I doing? What I know is already old. What I know is already antiquated. What I know needs to be updated. And folks, it's your job to ensure that they're up to date. And how do you find out if they're up to date or not? Well, one, you ask them, hey, when was the last time you attended a training? When's the last time you went to the state seminar on this process, this accounting process? When was the last time you got certified in XYZ process? And then immediately, if it's been more than a year, immediately find out when the next training is and get them there. Folks, professional development is key to efficiency in the workplace because, again, if they're up to date with current standards and procedures and processes, then guess what? Your organization is up to date as well. And that is productivity, that increased productivity because there's increased efficiency because people have taken the time to understand what they need to do to get it done and done right the first time. So what I'm getting at is ensure that you know when your staff was last trained in anything that they do or what certifications, and those that need continuing education credits, oh, please make certain they don't lapse. Because again, it falls on you as a leader, and it will fall on you, and it'll stop on you. And then what have you got? And then what do you do after? Create a little database, create a spreadsheet. When's the last time you sent somebody to training for this training and that training and this training? Maybe just answering the telephone training. Maybe make that mandatory for all your staff. An annual revision or biannual revision. Or revisiting telephone answering procedures. The VIP customer experience. Every customer is your VIP. Not just the top dollar one, but that one walking through the door, because you don't know, maybe his next door neighbor could be your next top dollar one. So that makes that individual your top dollar VIP customer. Treat them that way. Get your staff to start thinking that mindset. The only way you can do it is ensuring that they're training, they're learning, and then they're putting that into practical use. Folks, my name is David Guerra. Today is Wednesday, February 7, 2018. I'll talk to you tomorrow.